Hello everybody, my name is Atlas, and oh man, let's see how much Republicans back the blue when they drag Trump down to the station in handcuffs. But folks, after a very long and unfortunate streak of L's, we finally have ourselves a W. A small W. He's being held accountable for 1 out of 56 crimes, but you know what? It's a W nonetheless. So we're gonna hop right into the details, but first, if you enjoyed today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and without further ado, let's make fun of this absolutely pitiful man. A Manhattan grand jury voted Thursday to indict former President Donald J. Trump in a connection to hush money payments to the porn actress Stormy Daniels during his 2016 campaign, according to multiple news reports. He is the first former U.S. president to be charged with a crime. Now, it's not exactly clear what the charges are just yet. CNN reported that the indictment includes more than 30 counts related to business fraud. The indictment was filed under seal, and the Manhattan's District Attorney's Office is expected to formally announce the charges in the coming days. A spokesperson for the office said in a statement Thursday that Trump's attorney had been contacted to request that he surrender to their office for arraignment, and that the office would provide further guidance once an arraignment date had been selected. The New York Times reported that Trump is expected to turn himself in on Tuesday, but he does not intend to accept a plea deal and will fight the charges, according to his attorney. And look, we don't exactly know what he's been indicted for. Like CNN can say whatever they want, but we won't know for sure until the arraignment happens next week. What does this all mean? Well, next week, Trump most likely turns himself in, the judge reads the charge against him, and it's almost certain that he pleads not guilty, right? So then what happens next? Does Trump get handcuffed and hauled away? Well, as much as Trump would love for that to happen, you know, the little drama queen he is, so he can get his little photo up and become a martyr of political prosecution in Joe Biden's America. Supposedly, the Secret Service will work with law enforcement to make it a quiet affair. And then what? Does Trump go to jail? Crap, right? Well, as much as we'd all love to see Trump rot in a cell, the police exist to serve the interest of capital. The police exist solely in order to protect the wealthy, and that is a category that a billionaire like Trump most definitely falls into. So yeah, he probably gets released immediately after his arraignment, and I doubt he even steps foot inside of a holding cell. Even after the trial, the likelihood of Trump ending up in prison is very slim, right? But nobody really cares about that. The important thing is that we get to see Trump's mugshot. That photo will undoubtedly lead to some of the greatest shitposts of all time. You know, in internet culture, no matter how popular a meme becomes, it always dies eventually, right? But this mugshot will be floating around the internet for decades, okay? This mugshot is going to be in every single textbook that gets printed for the next century. And this is going to be his legacy, which I think is so funny for such a narcissistic dickbag. It doesn't matter if people idolize him now. I mean, 70 years from now, all he'll be is just some shitty orange man in a mugshot to some teenager doing his history homework. Anyway, moving on. Does this mean he can't run for office? Definitely not. Of course it doesn't. There is nothing that states a felon can't run for president, despite felons not being able to vote in a lot of the country. So no, this is not some sort of DeSantis sweep or anything dumb like that, okay? Unless Trump has a heart attack, or one of these other criminal probes actually managed to land Trump in jail, he's a lock for the Republican nomination in 2024. But yeah, basically all I got for you guys today, folks. Basically a quick little update video. I'll probably talk about this a lot more in depth next week when we finally get our hands on that immaculate, impeccable mugshot. Mwah! If you liked today's video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching from the bottom of my heart. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later.